Good day, all. Today I'm just going to share the card I pulled for myself this morning because it's just such a beautiful card. When the birds sing gratitude. I don't know about y'all, but the most peaceful I ever wake up is when I wake up with no alarm, naturally, to the sound of singing birds. I don't know why. There's something heavenly about their music, but I'm just going to. I don't know about y'all, but today felt like some heavy, dense energy. And so keeping that feeling of peacefulness of waking up to birds singing in your heart today might really help you, because everything's pushing to the surface, and it feels almost like we're collectively giving emotional birth. That's what I'll call it. All right, so when the birds sing gratitude, essential meaning: gratitude as the essential power of manifestation, the law of praise, saying thanks in advance of goodness. Saying thanks in advance of goodness. That is such an important thing, because from the main characters of your movie's perspective, you're like, how am I creating my own reality? But we're creating tomorrow today. So in advance of goodness. I love the way they put that in a way. Um, how do I want to say? Of course, your gratitude has to be genuine. You don't want to be faking that stuff. You want to really feel it. And so, you know, that's why it's important to have a personal relationship with yourself, right? But right now, you're being reminded of the quickening power of the law of praise. Saying thank you before actually receiving those good things you desire in life is a magical, sacred act. To me, what they're describing there is being open to receiving it, not putting limitations on yourself. Because we don't even realize we're speaking our own limitations into reality all the time. But with our butts, right? So let's see, where was I? You may have been taught to say grace over your food, blessing it and giving thanks for nourishing your body. Most people know to say thank you after receiving something, express gratitude for what they already have. This is a conditional gratitude. You need the result to be there and complete before you feel it. The true manifesting power of gratitude is the declaration in advance of your needs being met. You do not need to rely on anything being in the outer world before you express appreciation for it. Saying thank you is the abracadabra of life. It calls beauty and grace to you, reminding you of your humility. As part of life, you are a grain of sand on a beach, blessed to live this brief time on earth. And there is so much more to be said about that. I'll go further in another video later, but yeah, you're like, if you've never read the Bible story of the prodigal son, it's like this is pretty much the situation we're in. We have a birthright, and it's okay to accept that and surrender to that truth, okay? Gratitude is the key to your question right now. Can you be thankful for whatever happens? Can you show appreciation for the highest good of all and not just for oneself? Can you see this adventure called life through the eyes of gratitude, humility, and kindness? Yes, be thankful for all that you have experienced up until now. All your loved ones, fresh air, the food on your plate. Be grateful for the divinity within you. Look around you. All things are sacred. Praise what you see and what you don't see yet. Miracles are waiting for you to call them to life. I mean, the birds are never told to sing, are they? They just automatically do that in the morning. There's a new day. It's a reason to sing my song. And I guess that's what we're all doing, singing the unique song that God made us to sing, right? Um, Whenever we're able to, that's a reason to have gratitude right there. All right, more on this later, folks. Much love.